en devine des monarques et leurs figurines. Juste une paire de demi-dieux livrés à eux. Ils font des petits, ils font des envieux. À l'arrière des dauphines, je suis le roi de scélérat, à qui sourit la vie. Marcher sur l'eau, éviter les péages, jamais souffrir, juste faire hennir les chevaux du plaisir. Osez, osez Joséphine, osez, osez Joséphine. Plus rien ne s'oppose à la nuit, rien ne justifie. Usez le sourire, usez l'usurier, soyez ma muse. Et que ne durent que les moments doux, durent que les moments doux. Et que ne durent. Osez, osez Joséphine, osez, osez Joséphine. Plus rien ne s'oppose à la nuit, rien ne justifie. Osez, osez. Osez, osez. Osez, osez Joséphine. Osez, osez Joséphine. Plus rien ne s'oppose à la nuit. Rien.
There's a gap in the 20th century, and it fills the world with dreams.
I heard you laughing, but when I asked you said you'd cry. I wanted to believe you, yes I wanted to feel strong. But looking at my picture, I realized I must be wrong. Sounds so weak, it sounds so fake. It doesn't sound like what I meant to say. I speak to you with a borrowed tongue. Shall I stop right now or blindly carry on? Choose what is deeper, but I'm not everyone. I only have one viewpoint. Don't talk to me of right or wrong. And didn't I ought to tell you? Oh, didn't I ought to say that there's something in your manner that really takes my breath away? It's not weak, show I care. I know of those who wouldn't even dare. The fact remains, I feel a need. Is it love or is it simply greed? It's not weak, show I care. I know of those who wouldn't even dare. The fact remains, I feel a need. Is it love or is it simply greed? You choose what you believe in, as far as I'm concerned. But one thing I can tell you is innocence cannot be learned. I wish you'd stop me talking, oh I wish you'd shut my mouth. Well, the reason why I tell you is I think that you could help me out. And if you do, then there's no doubt that all my problems won't just fly away.
Watching mountains come from afar. pressuring them or in threatening them. They will just say, who are you? Is that a question or not? And you see that the plot is predictable, not new, but just stunned at the things you will do. No use in taking their time or in wasting 2 times on a call to God knows who. When all you feel is the rain and it's hard to be vain when no person looks at you. So just be gracious and wait in the queue. So when do I get to sing my way? When do I get to feel like Sinatra? When do I get to sing my way in heaven or hell? So when do I get to do it my way? When do I get to feel like Sid Vicious does? When do I get to sing my way in heaven or hell? Yes, it's a tradition, they say, like a bright Christmas day, and traditions must go on. And though I say yes I see, no I really don't see, is my smiley face still on? Sign your name with an X, mow the lawn. So when do I get to sing my way? When do I get to feel like Sinatra? When do I get to sing my way in heaven or hell? So when do I get to do it my way? When do I get to feel like Sid Vicious does? When do I get to sing my way in heaven or hell? They'll introduce me, hello, hello. Women seduce me and champagne flows. Then the lights go low. There's only one song I know. This home which once was serene now is home to the street and to flying plates and shoes. But I have no souvenirs of these crackerjack years, not a moment I could choose, and not one offer that I could refuse. So when do I get to sing my way? When do I get to feel like Sinatra? When do I get to sing my way in heaven or hell? So when do I get to do it my way? When do I get to feel like Sid Vicious does? When do I get to sing my
expected, and I need more time. She's got a sister, and God only knows how I've missed her. And on the palm of her hand is a blister, and I need more time. And I want you to know I got my mind made up now, but I need more time. And I want you to say, do you know what I'm saying? But I need more, 'cause I'll be you and you'll be me. There's lots and lots for us to see, lots and lots for us to do. She's electric, can I be electric too? She's got a brother, we don't get on with one another, but I quite fancy a mother, and I think that she likes me. She's got a cousin, in fact she's got about a dozen. She's got one in the oven, but it's nothing to do with me. And I
want to be free. We want to be free to do what we want to do. And we want to get loaded. And we want to have a good time. And that's what we're going to do.
Well, wait, baby, let's go.
We're going to have a good time. We're going to have a party.
Just what is it that you want to do?
I'm gonna get deep down, I said. I'm gonna get deep down. Woo, hey!
We want to be free to do what we want to do.
just like a doll. I'm 1 foot tall, but dolls can't see anyway. The frozen stare, the clothes and hair, these make me taste like a man, tied to a door, chained to a floor, an hourglass grain of sand. Life in a sack is coming back. I'm like the clock. I'm like the clock. I'm like the clock on the wall. On the wall. On the wall. On the wall.
Oh, you hope to fit, but you fit to drop. Open up the window and jump into the blue. Things could be marvelous. Things could be fabulous. You need a push, I'll push you off. Open up the window and jump into the blue. Things could be marvelous soon. Oh, well, these are the days, and this is the life. There'll always be something on your mind you'll never quite find. Won't you ever make your mind up? Oh, you hate to hit till you hit the top. Open up the window and jump into the blue. Things could be marvelous. Things could be fabulous soon. Oh, well, these are the days, and this is the life. There'll always be something on your mind you'll never quite find. Won't you ever make your mind up? Now you'll never be sure if this is the time, if this is the moment, the end of the line. You'll never decide. You used to know, but now you've forgotten. You sit there and wait for the phone to ring. When are they gonna call? Are they ever gonna call you at all? But then, oh, things could be marvelous. Things could be fabulous soon. Oh, well, these are the days, and this is the life. There'll always be something on your mind you'll never quite find. Won't you ever make your mind up? Now you'll never be sure if this is the time, if this is the moment, the end of the line. You'll never decide. You used to know, but now you've forgotten. A submarine got stuck to the bottom. These are the days, so wake up, 'cause this is the time. And you
is the ministry of defense. Stairs and walls are all that's left. Mortar holes left through the air. Kids do the same thing everywhere. They spray graffiti in Arabic, balance sticks in human shit. This is the ministry
of remains. Fizzy drinks, scans, magazines.
And magazines.
Broken glass, a white chalkboard, syringes, razors, a plastic spoon, human hair, a kitchen knife, and the ghost of a girl runs and hides, scratched in the wall in biro pen. This is how the world will end.
There's the bus depot
There's the bus depot to the right.
to the right.
Level like a building.
A building size.
Those are the children, cries from the dark. These are the words under the arch, scratched in the wall, biro pen. This is how the world will end.
to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, beneath the halo of a street lamp. I turned my collar to the cold and damp. When my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the night and touched the sound